underway, and it will be Leipzig to start this fixture. Beaten by Manchester City when they last came up against English academy opposition. Can they do any better against the Liverpool side that has struggled at under-18 level in England? But at under-21 level, they're going much, much better. And there's more than just a handful of the players on show here for Liverpool that have played in PL2, which is the under-21 league in England. So potentially just that little bit more experience. Vast majority of the Leipzig players playing under-19 soccer in Germany, with one or two that have stepped up from the under-17s that are on the bench. Liverpool slightly older starting 11, and when it comes to age group football, it can count for an awful lot. Keyrol Figueroa is the captain, incidentally, 18-year-old who is starting a UEFA Youth League game for the first time this season. Been playing the competition last term, hasn't really been involved for the under-19s domestically either. Ball's going to bounce through to Keyrol Figueroa, 17-year-old Liverpool keeper. Just the one clean sheet so far in the competition. Has been a regular in Premier League 2 as well. 5 appearances in the under-21 side. Currently second in the regular season, Liverpool, winning 5 of their 6 matches so far. They lost their first game of the season to Leicester, going down by 2-1, but have won 5 since to climb up the league, just behind Manchester City on goal difference, incidentally. Liverpool starting this fixture in 18th position, aiming to climb up the table. As for Leipzig, well, they need to get a wriggle on because they're bottom, obviously, with that awful goal difference. Big opportunity for Liverpool here, not taken by Ahmed. It may well have just taken a slight deflection because he's gone out for a corner. Big chance. Fell kindly inside the penalty area for him. Good movement over on the right-hand side from Morrison. Puts the laces through it, does Ahmed, but just unable to keep it down. Must have taken a slight deflection. Whipped into that near post area. Might get a second opportunity here. Leipzig under pressure from the get-go. Just about kept in play by DJ Esdale. He's made a good impression on the Liverpool coaching staff this season. Regular for the under-18s, who aren't doing so well, has to be said, in the northern section of the Academy League in England. Really struggling towards the foot of the table. Just the one draw so far. Keyrol comes and clears. Last win in the 94 Leipzig, incidentally, came away at Crvena Zvezda last season, a 1-0 success in Belgrade. They beat Midtjylland on penalties after a 1-1 draw, straight to spot kicks, a 4-2 win on penalties. Saw them progress beyond the playoff round and into the round of 16, in which they were beaten by Real Madrid. Here is Morrison for Liverpool, who has started very promisingly, and that's a clever ball through, and this is Ahmed. It's a tight angle, manages to keep the ball in play. Instead will play it back, and the curling effort will take a deflection, and Leipzig struggling at the back at the moment. This is Ranel Young. Clearance is a good one, and Ramshak is chasing this one down, unable to keep it in play, and Liverpool have the throw. Ramsek, who was signed from Bayern in the summer, did feature in this competition last season. Scored against Olympiacos in a 3-1 home defeat at the quarter-final stage for Bayern before moving to Leipzig in the summer. 2 goals in the UEFA Youth League last season for Robert Ramsek. 17 now, has started every single game in the UEFA Youth League this term. 3 goals in the domestic under-19 division as well, the last coming against Dynamo Dresden in a 2-1 away success last month. So scored in the Premier League International Cup against Chelsea, success against the London club. Curled forward by Morrison, just bounces away from Cone Doherty. Has got some experience in this competition from the last time that Liverpool were involved in it a few years ago. Ireland Junior International at under-17 and now under-19 level. Signed from Derry City back in the summer of 22. Schuldes. This is Yatta. Looking to use his pace on this near side to scamper away from DJ Esdale, who eventually gets back and gets the challenge in. Schuldes has gone down, just clutching a shin, but the referee saw nothing wrong with that. Leipzig just beginning to find a little bit of rhythm, perhaps. Good running from Noah Yatta. A couple of goals for the under-19 so far this season. Made his debut in the Bundesliga late last season as a late sub in a 2-2 draw against Eintracht Frankfurt away from home back in May. He did appear on the bench on a number of occasions for the senior side. Another junior international at under-17 and under-19 level. In comes the ball from the left-hand side. Liverpool clear to the edge of their own area. This is Yatta. Janos. Give it away. Liverpool with an opportunity to break forward. Ahmed. Chose to take it high on his chest. Cleared away by Welity Lucky. Another ever-present for Liverpool so far this season in this competition, who's been up to Premier League 2 this term with a handful of appearances. Spanish-born England junior international, has featured in under-17 squads for the national side. Walter to take the corner, 8 minutes in, and half chances at both ends so far in a lively opening in Leipzig. In-swinger towards that near post, punched away. Cone Doherty. Keyrol will leave it. Long throw inside the penalty area. Good defensive work from Pennington. Has gone out for a corner. Pennington believing that it came off a Leipzig player. Not the case. Giant 17-year-old defender Cody Pennington, another England international at under-18 level, played in the October friendlies, the last against Ukraine, a 3-1 success. One that has been up to PL2 this season, just one start for what is ostensibly a 21 side. In comes the delivery, punched into the air again, and that's another corner. Flurry of flag kicks in the opening 10 minutes or so, third of the game for Leipzig. Geber to take the corner, high towards the far post this time around. Not quite kept in play, difficult one really. Just unable to take it down, Robert Ramschak, but he's been involved in the opening 10 minutes or so, and it's a useful addition to the Leipzig academy side. Harry Lutus looking on. Took over from Steven Gerrard some 6 years ago now, and is involved in all of the academy sides. Took the group the last time that they were in the UEFA Youth League. They won 5 of 6 ahead of Ajax before eventually getting knocked out by Sporting following a defeat of Porto. Found one Portuguese side just too many, and did top the section that they were in the previous campaign as well, before eventually going out to Juventus in the quarterfinals. Made the quarterfinals on a number of occasions, but never been beyond them. Leipzig with another long throw inside the area, flicked on and collected. Positive start from Liverpool has made way to some nervy moments at the back, but the Premier League academy side have dealt with them fairly comfortably. Long punt forward towards Esdale, beaten in the air, the fullback. Bounced a little awkwardly towards Morrison and Young, and Ahmed also got a touch. Still Liverpool look to come forward. Doherty is beaten to it, cleared away. Morrison steps away from one challenge. DJ Esdale. Lucky. Nallo. Just a little late. Trent Doherty. He did play in this competition in the 22-23 season. Scored a couple of goals against Napoli in a 5-0 home success back in November of 22. Just that little bit more experience than most in this competition, with Liverpool missing out last season. Of course, Leipzig did not. They finished second in their group to Manchester City, eventually beat by Real Madrid after coming through that playoff round against Midtjylland. Prior to that, knocked out in the group stages. A group that featured Real Madrid, Shakhtar and also Celtic. We'll take on Celtic next in the competition, incidentally, away from home, and then Inter before finishing up against another English side in the shape of Aston Villa. Liverpool's schedule will see them face Leverkusen, Real Madrid and Girona. They will mimic the senior side for the first 6 games and the first 6 games only, and then the group stage, the mini-league stage, will be completed. Sebastian Heidinger, former player, had a good spell at Leipzig over a decade ago now. Signed a new deal through until 2027 after taking over the under-19 side in September of 23. Was previously assistant and indeed was part of the coaching setup for the under-17 side. Was on the books of Bayern as a youth team player, but didn't quite make the grade in the top flight. Doherty. Throw-in taken by Pennington. Touch from Book. Gebel. Held up initially by Yatta. This is Morrison. Two-way edge of the penalty area. Clever looking ball in, and the touch brilliantly saved. Janosch threw himself across to the right-hand side. That was seemingly goal-bound from Karim Ahmed. Wonderful ball in. Morrison got his head up. Low trajectory. And a terrific start from Luka Janosch. Ahmed making his full debut in the UEFA Youth League and so close to a first goal in European competition. Just a corner for Liverpool. Whipped in again to the near post. It's Yatta that will clear away. Kondoati will nod it back in. Bounces up kindly for János, who will throw it out for Yatta to try and get something moving for Leipzig on this near side. It continues to push on. Ramšak inside the penalty area. It's a determined run. It's a good one as well. It'll dribble out for a corner. Took two Liverpool players to stop him. Domestically, Leipzig are top of Group H. Slight change to the under-19 regional system in Germany this season. 4 wins from their 9 games, 3 draws, just the 2 defeats. Same points of Enege Cottbus. Top 3 will move to Liga in the second phase. Here comes the delivery again. Clear to the edge of the penalty area. Forced back inside the box. It was a clever touch initially from Klapija. Liverpool on the counter. Morrison has got the pace, but he won't get there ahead of Miguel Buch. Buch as well. Unbeaten in 6 domestically. Leipzig 4 wins and 2 draws. Their last victory coming against Dynamo Dresden, a 2-1 away success. They failed to win any of their first 3 this season domestically, but haven't been beaten since going down to Hertha by 3 goals to 2 at home. The perpetrator there as Leipzig win a free kick. Away by Lucky. This is Masanka Bungi. Does well to wrap the left boot around that one, and the header goes over the crossbar. Difficult opportunity. Calls from the supporters here. Deep across towards that right-hand side. Not easy to keep that one down. Fredrik Haya rose inside the area, almost came off the top of the chest and the shoulder, but a really dangerous ball in from Masanka Bungi, former Genk junior. He's a Belgian junior international. Did play in the competition last season, only 1 substitute appearance. Already on the score sheet domestically against Erzgebirge Aue back in August. 2-0 away success, opening his account. Yet to score in continental competition though. Ahmed to chase it down, that's a little loose from János. Leipzig get away with it. And we'll call towards Masanka Bungi. Safety first from DJ Esdale, sensible stuff. Yatta. Masanka Bungi. Low ball in and a big chance that Ramšak can only lift over the crossbar. Has to do better from that sort of range, Robert Ramšak. Part of the really good German national team sides at under 17 level that were so successful in the World Cup and the European Championships last year. Now moved up to the under-19s, and you expect him to put that one away. Well, the 2 big chances that have come in this fixture, one apiece for Leipzig and Liverpool, very similar. From just outside the 6-yard box, relatively central, but both blazed over.
Careful, careful.
Liverpool clear, but it's not particularly effective. This is Haya. Schultz. Too much on that, just spins away. Success recently, the Liverpool junior side haven't won the FA Youth Cup for a few years. They were beaten by Leeds in the quarter-final last season. Managed to get to the knockout stages of the Premier League Under-18 Cup and haven't really been a factor in the EFL Trophy against senior sides from the 3rd and 4th tier in England in recent renewals of that particular competition. Say they're going particularly well in this campaign as well. They're behind Crewe and Blackpool at the moment, just ahead of Harrogate. And after a bright start, it's been Leipzig that have made the running for the last 10 minutes. In comes an in-swinger off the crossbar from close in. Liverpool living dangerously again. Curled back in. Suspicion of handball from Schultz' effort. Gibble. Another good-looking ball in, and again the chance goes begging. Well, the crossbar was struck. There was 5 or 6 players that went up for that one. It's gone out for another corner. Liverpool's goal leading a charmed life at the minute. Another chance from a flag kick. Haya, the player that hit the woodwork. And it comes again, another in-swinger. Cleared away by Lucky. Ahmed tries to get on the end of that. Morrison look to chase it down over on the left-hand side. Here is Karim Ahmed again. Worried out of it just a little here. That's going to be a free kick. Masanka Bungi, the perpetrator who comes in to catch Karim Ahmed. A couple of goals in the Academy League, 2 in the 3-2 defeat at Newcastle. Also scored in the Premier League Cup at under-18 level against Crystal Palace. 5-2 away success. Still haven't seen that header again. Player from close range, striking the woodwork. Touch from Renel Young here, and it's still Young. Great footwork, brought down, has to be a penalty. Well, hang on a minute. It's a yellow card for diving. Well, he can't believe it, neither can I. From the angle that we've got, and admittedly it's very low down, he looked like he was taken out. This'll be a little better, will it? Now we've got players in the way. This was the Haya header off the crossbar. He's only a yard and a half out, if that. Just unable to keep it down. I'd love to see the penalty incident from a different angle. Stone wall from where we are. Flag has stayed down here. Leipzig coming forward. Good runners inside the penalty area. Fine save. Back out to the edge of the box. Too many players inside the penalty area. Well, at the moment, Frederick Haya is having his own personal duel with the Liverpool defenders. Hit the crossbar, and that effort was well saved. There's another chance that goes begging. This time it's wide of the target by quite some way. Weisbach just leaning back as he tried to guide it towards goal. Kamal Monsieur has had to make some very good saves. Yatta. This is lucky. Now Pennington. I think the player down at the moment might just need a little bit of treatment here. Liverpool could do with a break here because Leipzig have had a number of opportunities in the last 5 or 6 minutes. 8 attempts so far for Leipzig. 2 on target, 4 off. 1 against the woodwork. Young to control. He was booked for that incident, incidentally, which surprised me a little bit. It's a penalty to me, but not given. Here he is again. Confirmation of the caution. Inside the penalty area towards Morrison. Janosch will collect and cleverly throw out. Masanka Bungi. Ramshak calling for it. Just behind the striker. Space over on the right-hand side though here. There to curl in. Another corner. Klapija to take the throw in. The 17-year-old looks to launch it long inside the penalty area. Yatta will flick it on. Lucky will clear away. Falls back towards goal, and Monsieur once again makes the save. Saw it really late. Gets down to his left-hand side just to push it away for another corner. From the edge of the penalty area, didn't quite strike it as he really wanted to. 4 goals for the under-19s this season, the last against Halisha just last month. United States-born Croatian who cost some €5 million, has played for the United States under-19s most recently. Played in a friendly against Japan, a 3-2 success earlier this month in a game that also featured Keyrol Figueroa, who's on the bench of Liverpool. Teammates at international level for the States. Curled into the near post again. Liverpool once more struggling to clear their lines though. It's dangerously whipped in towards the angle of the 6-yard area. Shoulders this time unable to guide towards goal. So from Hanover, another German junior international. Well, Leipzig have had the best of this fixture, that's for sure, but nothing to show for it just yet. But they look to try and press high here. Masanka Bungi. Ramshak's on the move. Still Masanka Bungi. Referee saw nothing wrong with the challenge. Should be cleared away by Liverpool. This is Young. Runs into trouble, wins a free kick. 4 games in their last 24 in this competition in 90 minutes. Leipzig did lose 9 on the spin, November 19 through until September 22. Never a particularly good competition for them, but they've looked a lot better than recent results suggest here, given their fairly anonymous defeats against Atleti and Juve in their 2 fixtures in this season's competition. You would have marked down Liverpool maybe slight favourites to win this one, given the fact that they came into this fixture with 4 points on the board, firmly in the qualification places. But Leipzig maybe have thought, well, if we are going to go into this competition and go deep into the competition, they need to start picking up some points. Pulled in again, and the whistle has gone. Bungi with the throw. And Leipzig beginning to dominate. This is Schilders. Miguel Boog. And tries to win it back, but Boog does well. That's a really neat turn as well from the skipper. And then the ball hits the referee. Did everything right. Yatta, and still going. It's a really positive run. What a save! Well, he's beaten 2 players, Nuhu Yatta, with some quick feed inside the Liverpool penalty area. It was a tight angle, but it was close in. Really good effort. And then Comel Monsieur once again steps up to save Liverpool. Makes himself really big. It may well have struck him top of the shoulder here, potentially. It doesn't really matter. Another Leipzig corner, another in-swinger towards the far post. It bounces up, Schilders will keep it in play. He looks for Yatta. Iceback was inside the area as well. It's curled back towards the far post and out for a goal kick. An 8th corner of the game, and they have caused real problems for Liverpool. Yatta. Well, 34 minutes in and Liverpool have really ridden their luck here. Started so brightly, opening 4 or 5 minutes, Liverpool creating chances, getting into good areas, showing neat skill. Morrison in particular was to the fore. Here he is again. They've regressed since then. Can they pop up with something here potentially? This is Ahmed. It's a good stop, might get another go. Another shot from the edge of the area, this time from Laffy. This is Pennington. Liverpool, not surprisingly, taking their time here. Flicked up by Young. Cleared away by Walter. Another commanding header away, Ramczak. Flick through for Klapija. Esdale loses out, and suddenly Leipzig are coming forward, and Esdale's out of position here. Masanka Bungi wants it on the left-hand side. Yatta still has it though, and still Yatta. Looks a good foot and a couple of stones bigger than one or two of the Liverpool players. Josh Davison was tracking him. Liverpool players on their toes. In comes another delivery from the left-hand side, and this time Leipzig do score, and it had been coming. Looks like it's Jamie Schulders that's got the final touch. Corner after corner after corner in this first half. One of them had to pay. Got the final touch on this one. Was it? Like it was Schulders. Brilliant delivery once again from Vigo Gebel. Off a Liverpool head here. No, it's definitely Schulders that rises highest of all. Half a dozen players all rise towards that near post area. But Schulders gets the crucial touch, and Leipzig lead by a goal to nil. Liverpool free kick. It looked a nasty one, didn't it? Just caught the boot. And Weissbach, the perpetrator. Morrison. That's a free kick. Davison standing over it, but it's an in-swinger instead. And then the header drops over. Nice ball in, it hits the Ramczak. Just the second goal that Liverpool have conceded in the competition so far this season. And only 2 clean sheets in their last 9 now, if we include today. Something that Leeds and Co will have to try and work on and sharpen up for the remaining 3 games after this in the UEFA Youth League. Klapija. towards Yatta. Nallo to take the free kick then for Liverpool. 5 minutes remaining of a first half that's flown by here. Liverpool started promisingly, but in truth, Leipzig deserved to be in front. They lead by 1-0 with Schilders' effort from close range, the difference. Flicked forward by Davidson. Here he is again. Young to turn, who was booked for diving earlier on in this first half. One back cleverly though. Done from DJ Esdale. Here is Morrison to move from right to left, looking for a quick 1-2 potentially. Kane Doherty inside the area. Good footwork once again from Liverpool. In advanced areas they look neat and tidy. Just at the back they're struggling when Leipzig have the ball in and around that Liverpool penalty area, but it's at the other end at the minute. 3 wait for the delivery. Ricochets up and out for a corner. Whipped in low towards that near post, but it's easily dealt with. It doesn't beat the first man, and then the attempted clearance is charged down. The ball could have ricocheted anywhere. Goes towards the corner flag. Goal kick. Masanka Bungi. Schilders, the goal scorer, knocks it long. Liverpool managed to win it back. There were players in offside positions, but it was Ahmed that looked to race through before being denied. Davidson. This is Nallo. Pennington on the left-hand side. Davidson again. And they play through this Leipzig press. So many white shirts in advanced areas here, looking to get the ball away from those Liverpool defenders. Exact the transition high up the pitch, and Liverpool had given it away. That was fairly sloppy, and they haven't won it back. And this is Nuhu Yatta. Forced wide by DJ Esdale. Shocking from the young fullback. Masanka Bungi. There's his touch. Boog loses out. Liverpool have it. And then Boog, in his haste of trying to win the ball back, commits the foul. Davidson. Gable keeps it in. Doherty to turn. Look to use his pace. Slides it through cleverly. This is Ronell Young. Still has it. Won't fall for another red shirt as he stumbles and goes down on the edge of the penalty area. Esdale was being held, just the 1 minute of added on time. Morrison. This is Nallo. Pennington. Ball to this near side. Time is beginning to run out. Morrison needs to beat his man or get the cross in. He does. And Doherty to keep it in play. Just a little bit of late pressure on that Leipzig penalty area. Pennington to deliver again. This time it's Boog that will clear. Davidson. Calling for it over on the left-hand side, and does manage to win it back, and does manage to win a free kick. This will be the last act, if we've got time for it. First 45 minutes have just flown by. Leipzig deservedly in front. A close-range header from Jamie Schulders, the difference, but Leipzig have had a number of opportunities prior to that to get themselves in front. Liverpool started well and finished on top, but Leipzig have had the bulk of the play, most of the ball, and created some good chances as well. Only one of which has been taken, though, for Sebastian Heidinger's side. So Liverpool will feel that they're still in this, but they are staring at a first reverse of this season's UEFA Youth League at the minute. Half-time then here, Leipzig 1, Liverpool 0. Get set for the second half then. Leipzig lead Liverpool by a goal to 0. Thoroughly deserved advantage for the German academy side. Sebastian Heidinger's side lead by that slender advantage, but it could have been more. Only goal of the game scored by Jamie Schulders. Close range header from a really well taken corner from Viggo Gebel. And it's those deliveries from left and right flank that have caused Liverpool plenty of issues over the course of this fixture so far, and they will have to combat that and indeed create chances at the other end themselves if they are to get anything from this fixture and keep their unbeaten run in the competition this season intact. Leipzig looking not only for their first win but their first points of the 24-25 UEFA Youth League, having been way beaten by Atleti and Juventus. Last time out, Juve went down to 10 players with 15 minutes remaining, but Leipzig could not turn it around. But this has been a much better performance, as the scoreline suggests. Weisbach just limping out of that, but it will be a Liverpool free kick. It was an awkward challenge, wasn't it? And DJ Airsdale, a couple of Leipzig players just back on their feet, moving gingerly away, but a free kick for Liverpool over on the right-hand side. Davidson looks poised to take, could be whipped in though, left-footed here. Morrison also standing over it. It is an in-swinger, curled to the edge of the area. Back out towards Laffy. He was booked in the first half, as was Ronell Young. Looking to steer to this near side. It's intercepted by Gebel. This is Pennington. Janosch. Pennington with a header. Composed at the back, Miguel Boog, the 18-year-old defender and captain of Leipzig. They struggled to get out the group stages when they initially played in the competition. Failed to the first 4 times. Eventually through to the knockout stages last season. Lamshak has done well to shake off the attentions of Nallo, who's brought him down, and that's a free kick, and it could be a caution. third Liverpool player to be booked. Sign from West Ham, part of that very good West Ham side that won the FA Youth Cup in England in the 22-23 season. And under-19 international who played against France recently in a 4-2 friendly success just earlier this month. Has been booked for that challenge, so the third Liverpool player to be cautioned, and further issues here for the English side as Vigo Gebel looks to call this one inside the penalty area. Delivery from corner so far from him has been excellent. Outswinger from Gebel. Again, it's a good delivery towards Ramczak. The flag is up. Up to Premier League 2 this season, still just 17. Did score against Bologna in the 2-1 success on match day 2. One goal in Premier League 2 this season as well, but Liverpool got some defensive work again to do here. Lucky across to concede the corner. No, it's gone out for a goal kick. That has been excellent over on the left-hand side. There's been some neat play from Ramczak through the centre. Klapija has looked lively also. Some talented performance here for Leipzig, that you would suspect might be able to make it through and push on towards the first team. Yatta. Lucky. Masanka Bungi. Stopped by Davidson. Gebel. Now with the cross that was blocked, he hasn't got forward as much so far in this second half that we saw in the first. He had a very, very good first 45 minutes. Hit the crossbar. High with the throw. Check to flick it on. It's towards Yatta. Cleared away. Shoulders shepherds the ball from Kondoti. Some good passages of play from Liverpool's number 7. Hasn't quite got on the ball enough, but not necessarily be his fault. Been given the platform, same can be said. Morrison and Young forward 3 for Liverpool. Led as well. It's not been easy against a much improved Leipzig side who have made a number of changes, and those alterations obviously working. This is Vigo Gebel, and now it's higher with a shot. Just got underneath it for the first time. Scored domestically this season, the 17-year-old defender, right back that loves to get forward, set himself really well and then just leaning back. Stick it over the ball. Clearance is going to come straight back at Liverpool here. Masanka Boogie. Grappling with DJ Esdell, it's a free kick. Pennington. Cohen-Doherty, neat touch, and looking to use his pace here. Still Cohen-Doherty. Tries to just wriggle his way beyond Weisbach, unable to do so. It's cleared to the edge of the box. Davidson. Cohen-Doherty. Laughing. Davidson to turn. Ahmed. Pennington, better from Liverpool, just putting one or two passes together on the edge of the area. Cohen-Doherty coming forward. Ahmed to turn and take the shot on. It hits Boog. I think the centre-half knew too much about that. Much better pressure from the team in red. This is Nallo. Morrison. It's in the cross again and flicked away by Haya. First time that he's been needed from a defensive point of view for quite some time. This is where Liverpool are really dangerous. Balls coming in from wide areas. Morrison's delivery has generally been good. Cohen-Doherty for the first time in this second half, using his pace and trickery to get to the byline. Davidson with the corner, up goes the signal. And swinging towards that far post, punched away by Janosch. Just a throw. Well, he didn't play in the previous two games, Janosch, so he's not been tainted by conceding 7 goals in the opening couple of fixtures in this season's UEFA Youth League. Fernandez Dijes, the keeper who stood in for Janosch, and indeed has been playing for the under-19s domestically in group fixtures, ever present across those two competitions. So interesting that Janosch has been given a go. Made that really good save in the first half. His header, Liverpool have it again. Davidson, and this is Young with a shot. Janosch called into action. The shot on fairly early. Ahmed loses out. Leipzig win a free kick just inside Liverpool territory. Shared possession over the course of this fixture now, 52% to 48%, but their goal attempts are just 4 compared to Leipzig's 14. The bulk of those, of course, in the first half, and 5 on target as well. Might be a little more concern. His side have just stepped off a little since the second half has got underway. We'll chase it down. Janosch will clear to the halfway line and more. Lucky with the header. Klapija forward. Masanka Bungi. Time to turn. Masanka Bungi takes a deflection corner. High towards the far post. So many Leipzig players inside the 6-yard box there. Keeper saw it a long way out. Wasn't the relatively flat trajectory that we were used to for the first half. Easier to deal with. Lucky's header away. And then guided back towards Pennington. And Doherty gets away from Gebel well. Saw the challenge coming. Just flicks it over the boot of the midfielder. And comes racing forward. Ahmed to turn. Davidson, that's clever. Morrison right-hand side. James down made a run into an advanced area, and it just meant that Morrison had to backtrack a little, but Liverpool still have it. This is Davidson to dig out the cross. Flick to the edge of the area. Laffy will bring it down. Didn't catch it. Just about enough time and space, you would have thought, to control and shoot. Disappointing effort. The former England under-16 international. On the pitch in the UEFA Youth League a few years ago, was on the bench. Gebel. Higher. In time to motor forward from the right back here up against Pennington. It's on his left side. Comfortable stop. Book. Higher. Doherty. Oh, does really well. Gets back up on his feet very smartly to win it back for Liverpool. Good industry and energy shown from the Liverpool winger. Davidson. Caught in possession and slides in to try and win it back. Seen that too often, him lose possession. Yatta is racing free over on the left-hand side. Leipzig just about keep it in play. Yatta. Masanka Bungi. Klapija to the edge of the area. Decent shot, fine hit, terrific goal. Weissbach through a crowded penalty area. Gives Leipzig a second. Really good hit this. Leipzig haven't really played as well in this second period as they have in the first, but they find themselves 2 to the good. Weissbach, the goal scorer. Just couldn't clear. Layoff was good to the edge of the area, but the strike was sweet as you like. He scored against Dynamo Dresden domestically last month, and he did score against Chelsea in the Premier League International Cup in August. Germany-born player, but has been representing Slovenia international level recently. The 17s back in March in a European qualifier. Going to see some changes here. Usually the player that's come off and Saka on. Did start the previous game, start the one before that as well, but only a sub for this fixture. 16. Zakar looked to be onside, but couldn't bring it down. Just before half-time and just past the hour, given Leipzig a good platform here to pick up their first win of the season. They will still have designs on making it through to the latter stages. Top 22 will qualify for the knockout stages. 10 clubs who will qualify via the national champions route. And Doherty with a shot. Therefore, it will be 14 teams that drop out. And there is a seeding system as well. The top 6 will play the bottom 6 of the league system in the first proper knockout round, and that middle 10 will face 10 clubs from the domestic champions path. Ramshak, cleverly done. Haya must score and does. And it's a third. Crossbar in the first half, and Leipzig running away with this. Some nervy moments for the German academy side in the opening 15 minutes of this second period. But the last 3 or 4 have put the points to bed, I reckon. Wonderfully worked. Zakar involved. Ramshak pulled it back. Haya continued his run and wasn't picked up. Time to take a touch and just slide it beyond the keeper. And his performance has deserved a goal, I'd wager. Very good at the back and has lent himself to an awful lot of attacks and effort in the first half. But came off the crossbar from close range, a header. Janosch, who's played his part as well. His clean sheet still intact as we approach the midpoint of this second period. With a good run and still going forwards here. Does get the shot away. Wonderful goal. All his own work, pretty much. It was fortunate that the way it came back to him, but he took aim with a left-footed volley that flew beyond Janosch. Well, he just kept on going, didn't he? Kept him running and got inside, got away from one challenge. It ricocheted back, it hit Young. Flicked back up, was teed up perfectly. And maybe the game isn't done with just yet. Liverpool to come forward again. This is Davidson. Davidson again gets to the byline, wins the corner. Liverpool inspired by that Morrison volley. They just sown the seeds of doubt in the minds of those Leipzig performers. near post. Sakabungi away. JSdale all over the top. Sakar won't get there. Off his line at the moment though, and Gebel will look to go for glory, but he curls away. Nice idea from Vigo Gebel. Here they come again, Yatta with the cross. Change for Liverpool. Ahmed is off to be replaced by Figueroa. Duran born, but USA under 17 and under 20 international. We mentioned that when against Japan, which he came on for Klapija of Leipzig. Figueroa is on. It's the goal again. It pinballs around, but was teed up perfectly, and Janos had no chance. Laffy up into the air rather than away. It's his defenders. A bit of an issue here. Nalo will clear. And Doherty. Those were a little high. That's going to go Leipzig's way. Leipzig free kick. Walter with the signal. It's towards the far side. Curled back in. It's too easy. Figueroa on the chase. Janos. Weisbeck. Liverpool have it again. This is going Doherty! Just wide. Massive chance to get within one. Really good running on the right-hand side. Ronell Young was involved, and the shot was hit with real power and purpose, but no real precision. A good couple of feet wide of the post. But, is the player to come off. He's had a really good game. We'll see. He must get. It's also the end of Ramshak's afternoon. He's weighed in with a couple of assists. Neumann is the other player to come on, I think, a striker.
Let's go.
Those are two alterations. Neumann on Yatta off, and Gert for Ramshak. Janos. Drysdale chasing this one down, but it's Leipzig that have possession. This is Masanka Bungi. Low ball in, a dangerous one as well. Nearly falls for Keyrol. Pennington to clear. Under pressure, Doherty plays it back inside his own area. Right back. Naya. Two of the goal scorers in this second half of Leipzig teaming up. Keyrol to dig out the cross. Morrison wanting to let it bounce. Shoulders does well. Masanka Bungi. The strike from Doherty goes in, it might have been a different game, but as it is, 15 minutes remaining. Mary Lutus' side need a couple. Free kick for Leipzig. Belter standing over, this is going to be deep inside the penalty area. High hanging ball, keeper watches it all the way. Shot on the volley, hits the side netting, very tight angle there. Miguel Boog took it on, but never really close enough. Nallo. Drysdale to turn, runs into trouble, and gives the ball away. Leipzig have it again. Masanka Bungi steps over that. The breakaway is on. This is Figueroa. Doherty inside the penalty area. Doherty, brilliant defending. Vigo Keyrol getting back ahead of the winger. Tracked the run, had enough pace to get there just when Doherty was about to pull the trigger. Looked favourite to get to that, didn't he? Renel Young. Laffy. Pennington to play it back. Here's the fullback once more. Can he dig the cross out here? Michael Laffy towards Renel Young. Had chances, Liverpool, in this second half to score more than the one that they've got. That is for sure. Attempts from Leipzig, 10 from Liverpool, 5 on goal from the English academy side, 11 for Leipzig. Some healthy figures. The UEFA Youth League usually gives us significant goal count, match to match, high average. Saka. Positive from, it's another corner. And 11 now for Leipzig.
Yeah, 26, let's go, let's go. Let's go, let's go. Go to count.
Delivery from left and right from this young man has been excellent. Keyrol puts it in, it's towards shoulders, and indeed Weissbach, and well, Weissbach was closest to getting something on it. Quite sure what part of the anatomy it struck. just dropped right in front of him, didn't it? Liverpool throw. Davidson to flick on. Doesn't quite catch it. Thumped away by Shoulders. Taken down by Lucky. This is Pennington. Well, the energy and tempo is good from Leipzig, isn't it, here? They're trying to win the ball back as high as possible, but Laffy is clever. Looks to find Davidson. Leipzig win it back, and again they're on the move. This is Nallo. Davidson to turn again. He gives it away. Masanka Pungi. Miguel Bug. High challenge it gets that was caught, but as he was trying to just control it, his foot was about shoulder high. Laffy loses out. Here is Get. Sizing it up for a shot himself, wins a corner. Alter with a corner, in swing it to the near post, nodded wide, difficult opportunity. Change this time for Liverpool as Joseph Bradshaw's going to come on, just 16 years old, and a debut in the competition for him. Scored once for the under-18s this season and against Middlesbrough, also netted in the Premier League Cup game against Crystal Palace, a 5-2 away win. Laffy, the player who is coming off. Junior international, Cone Doherty has got first drop on them here, and it's still Cone Doherty looking to find the corner, but he's again taken too much time. And Trent Cone Doherty, 3 big opportunities in this second half, hasn't managed to score. His pace and skill is good, just that decision making at the end maybe, as the Leipzig defenders close in to take the shot on a little earlier, or at least find a teammate, but that'll come with experience. Davidson with the corner. Goal now, make life difficult, one would have thought, for Leipzig. Moved back in by Bradshaw. Gave it away. Young for Davidson. Ranel Young. Purpose and skill, but tries to take on a Leipzig defender too many. Keyrol, who has been brilliant for Leipzig, one of the players of the match, and there's been a number of very, very good performances from the youngsters on show. Some match goal-saving challenges and interceptions and tackles and delivery from corners has been brilliant. He's got 1 assist. Saka. Davidson is in quickly. Tempo's been upped as well. 7 minutes remaining. Estel forward. Figueroa to bend his run, but he was coming from an offside position. Free kick. Not sure goes down. It's going to be a yellow card for the young man who's on the deck, but he left his foot in there. Cabalta. It's come off worse. It's awkward, didn't it, when he was trying to make the challenge, but he certainly took out the player. And when he does eventually get up, he's going to get a yellow card. He's somewhat of a bruise there, I would imagine. Good to see him back up on his feet, but I'll have to come off before he goes back on. He does come back on. Want to make the change depending how bad the injury is. He's going to run it off, just a bit of a dead leg. Well, Morrison goal gave Liverpool a little bit of hope. But almost 20 minutes later, Liverpool haven't found a second. Davison will take the free kick for Liverpool. 5 minutes remaining. It was Pennington into the air from Figueroa. Waits. He's not had any significant minutes of football over the last 6 or 7 here because of the injury, and then the change that I think we're just about to see, and potentially France is not going to come back on. It's sensible, I think. He was limping fairly heavily, so that's an alteration. See who came on. Highest header. Weissbach turns it on. Doherty does well. Young, I think, was caught. Referee says play on. Challenge comes in from Davison to win it back. Still got Young on the deck at the moment. While Nano at the other end loses out, thumped away. Second time of asking by the Liverpool captain. Still on the deck. Balls around for Morrison. Headed by Doherty, in between defenders, difficult. Rufak has come on, incidentally. And is the alteration. Gable. Pennington. No real room to manoeuvre here for the Liverpool players, and they've lost possession. It's High that will play it forward, but it's into space rather than a teammate. quite close enough to get Leipzig on the move again, just outside the Liverpool box. Confirmation that Savic is also on here. Good looking ball in, Doherty again. Oh, and he's missed again. How many chances? Best of the lot. Has to score, has to hit the target. Would have just been offside. The flag stayed down though, so the assistant on the far side was happy with the run. As he missed. On another day, Liverpool would have scored a few more. Leipzig could probably say the same thing. The amount of chances that they had in the first half, but Doherty's been guilty. Missing some big chances here for Liverpool in this second half. And it's chances that have been spurned. It will mean that Liverpool fall to a first defeat in the UEFA Youth League of the 24-25 campaign. 5 minutes of added on time. Gebel pulled in and flicked to the edge of the area. Anywhere will do with the clearance, but it's a good looking clearance towards Ronel Young. That's a good first touch as well. Terrific sliding challenge. Does he get the player or the ball? He gets the player, and it's a red card. But on the copybook, certainly. It looked like he may well have just swung the boot to get the ball, but Frederick Hyatt, and he scored the third goal, has been sent off for a last man challenge. Ronel Young was racing in, one of those that really you think, well, just let him go, take his chances one-on-one with the keeper. Yeah, he doesn't get the ball, does he? If he does, he comes through the player as well. And knew straight away, red card came out. So into added on time, Liverpool with a free kick just outside the penalty area. And for the final 3.5 minutes, Leipzig are down to 10. Wants to take it himself, you can see that. Ronel Young for Liverpool, straight into the arms of Luka Janos. Easy save, really got the wall set up. Seven attempts at goal between these two, 16 of which have been on target. My data may not have been updated. I'll make that a 6 Liverpool shot on target. A free kick. Although I still think we'll have the right result. The scoreline could have been 5-4, 4-3 in Leipzig's favour. Liverpool have been good in the second half, but they just haven't taken their chances. Scored more than the one though, that is for sure. Davidson to launch it. Got it down, Doherty again. Too close to the keeper, Janos gets there. The discussion here between Miguel Boog and the referee Kevin O'Sullivan. Get with a layoff. Saka chasing it down. Final minute of the added on 5. We might push into a 6th or even a 7th, given what we've witnessed over the course of the added minutes. Weisbach, shoulders, Liverpool throw. So renewed hope for Leipzig that they can potentially make it through to the knockout stages. First points on the board, first win obviously. Celtic in Glasgow next before a trip to Inter and then Aston Villa at home to round out their schedule. For Liverpool, they'll have to try and get back to winning ways as the shot flashes wide of the target from Keyrol. And they take on Leverkusen, another German side, obviously at home before Real Madrid at home and then Girona away. Final 3 matches on the Liverpool schedule will certainly remain in the top 22 after this round of fixtures, given their win and draw prior to this. But this is almost certain to end in defeat unless something spectacular happens, and we're given a few more minutes. Got goals from shoulders, from Weisbach and higher. Looks to have been enough. Morrison's terrific volley just a consolation as Rufat comes across to take this corner for Leipzig as we push in towards the 7th minute of added on time. Played a little differently. Saka to flick it inside the penalty area, all alone on the far post. Weisbach could only guide over. Should have been full. That is the 91st win of this season's UEFA Youth League for Eddie Leipzig, who have beaten Liverpool by 3-1. Here's shoulders, Weisbach and higher, giving Leipzig a 3-0 advantage before Morrison pulled one back with a really neat volley. Doherty had a number of opportunities to reduce the deficit but failed to find the target and was denied by the keeper. In truth, Leipzig were probably worthy winners, but Liverpool will feel that they should have scored more than the one that they did. They started well. The second half, they competed brilliantly.